Love that fight name.
Here's Daniel Van Nostrand. And here he is, Jeremy Campos. I saw him here in November. We didn't see him at his best, and that's what he said.
Okay.
And you know what? He knows his opponent real well. He knows all his opponents. He spars, he trains with them.
Okay.
And I asked him why, and he told me. He said, he gave me this quote. And I'll tell you that in a moment. Let's go to round one. Scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds. It's MMA. Amateur. It's Jeremy Campos and Daniel Van Nostrand. Dangerzone 2. Sanctioned again by the USMTA. First round, heavyweights.
I mean, the heavyweights are definitely going to usually come out their first round a lot more cautious than the lighter weight classes because they've got so much more power behind their shots.
And they strike as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they go down, they go down.
They go down, they go down. So you see when they get them up against the cage, the whole cage shakes. They got to be very careful.
Have you ever been in there with heavyweights?
I have.
How's that like?
it's if they get on top of you, it's going to be a long night. So you want to do your best to make sure you've got the top position. That's why, whether it's jiu-jitsu or MMA, that top position is so vital. Because if you let the other guy get on top of you, oh no, nice. Ooh.
To think that Jeremy Campos at one time was 340 pounds.
Ooh, a nice
takedown. Here we go. First one in this fight.
Landing in chest-to-chest half guard.
Campos has a way. He always says he finds a way.
Looks like he's just willing to hold on to this position at the moment. Not really worried about doing damage.
And he uses a straight right and left hook when he's not striking. He loves the crowd chanting his name, and he's got quite a few people here watching him by the cage and in this great crowd at the Armory tonight.
Again, in amateur fights, the fighters cannot strike to the head on a grounded opponent. That's going to change a lot about how they dictate the ground game.
Great point. Thank you for saying that, James. And again, Jeremy says every opponent he has fought or will fight ends up training with him. And they say they learn from him and he learns from them and he's friends with all of them.
You know, that makes
Is that good? Is that an advantage? Or
it really depends on I was just about to say, it really depends on the athlete. You know, some fighters find it a lot easier when they...
Shout out tonight to
St. Pierre, the mentality.
I mean, George
and a
St.
smart
Pierre
mental fighter is what he says they are.
George St. Pierre is probably the GOAT when it comes to all things MMA, especially when it comes to mindset. A guy who's really struggled with competition anxiety. But
round 2 of 3. And now,
nice body lock.
That was a slam into the cage, wasn't it?
And a nice outside trip again.
And you wonder if two big guys like that, how sturdy that cage is, and how do they feel that impact when they go in it?
Yeah. See Campos fishing for an underhook. Oh, maybe going for a guillotine. Yeah, he's going for an arm outside guillotine.
And I'll say it again and again. I'm a boxing guy and getting into this as an amateur almost myself, but I'm almost getting to be a pro like it at times, I feel. And I'm impressed at their ability And guys at this weight, how they can do what they do and they bounce right back when they fall.
Absolutely.
And they could be pro wrestlers as well. It's all part of combat sports. That's how big they are.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my production assistant here at the table, Caden, nodding his head because he loves pro wrestling like me.
Well, and he's fished for that underhook. And what he's probably going to look to do is circle out to the middle of the cage and get it back on the feet, if I understand correctly.
And they're basically at a standstill right now.
Yeah.
And what are they doing at the standstill? These two big guys, heavyweights.
Right now they're jockeying for position. Right now Campos has got 2 overhooks. He's possibly looking to take him down, drag him in a snap down. But with the cage behind him, that's going to be very difficult to do. He should be looking for underhooks, trying to reverse the position, try to get back to center cage. Meanwhile, Van Nostrand is around both legs. Oh, and see, we see he's got himself off the cage. That's a huge win for for Campos. He's back against the cage now.
Are there many in this weight category MMA professionally?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, and Campos is on top now. Yeah.
Yeah, Campos now.
Takedown off the cage.
Get off and has the advantage right now, looking for the submission.
He's in a head and arm position. He's looking for an arm bar from here.
As the second round scheduled for 3 comes in.
And he got the arm bar.
But he got it.
He got the modified arm bar.
He got it. The fight ended about 10 seconds left in the round, and Jeremy Campos came to do what he had to do. He submitted his opponent, and the referee puts an end to it. David Bruce.
Ladies and gentlemen, in 2 minutes, 53 seconds of the second round in the heavyweight division of fight number 9. Your winner by armbar submission, fighting out in the red corner, Jeremy Campos.
Well, there you have it.
God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.